Radio keys, radio stars. That's 90 shit, boy. Let's get it. We sipping on that cranberry pineapple in vodka. Cranberry pineapple in vodka. Shit, we're gonna try the Ravens first, boy. We're gonna try the boys out first, boy. Let's try them out. Let's get it. Yo. What's the word? Yo.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
Shit, we all not, boy. Do I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Yo. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Let's turn that bit upside down, man.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Darius Davis to return it.
Slap that ball.
And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marvin Humphrey.
Hey, get it, baby.
Carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Herbert.
Hold it down enough, baby.
And they get to him as he was trying to miss it. Offense up to the line fast.
Oh, it's a pick. This is a motherfucking pick.
On 3rd down.
The sirens never lie. The sirens never lie.
They'll make a big for it.
There's some type of turnover.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs.
Let's get it, baby.
This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This is something, baby.
20 left, it's Dobbins.
Oh, no. He ain't going nowhere.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That was a good throw you did, though.
2023 just might open a casino.
Oh, this man coming on the mic with some music, bro. Come on, man. Mute this man.
I made it so many could have a piece of what I stick to the mix that was made to return.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. He gets 6 on that play. That brings up an
He got away with that.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Lucky, you know, old Tom told me, you ain't gonna be able to fucking
Hey, bro, kindly mute your mic or turn off the music, please. Kindly, bro. I'm maxing out kindly.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. He's got to gain a 6 there. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Yo, bro, kindly mute your mic or mute your music, bro.
Defensive maestros out
kindly, bro. I'm asking that nicely,
on the
bro.
board
Please.
right now. Back to the bank in just a moment.
My mic was off last time I asked this.
I got you, bro.
Appreciate it. I said kindly,
We're
bro.
back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Herbert from the gun.
Damn,
Get
bro.
there and they drop it.
Looking for a fumble.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Oh, yeah. We got something.
On fourth down, they snap it to Herbert.
We got something cooking.
He
We got
fires
something
one
cooking.
deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hold it down, Derek.
Again on first. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Hold it down, Derek. He's slipping on this one. He's slipping on this one, Derek.
This is Henry on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor.
Damn, I already see the weakness
The
on
Ravens
that, man.
looking for the
I
game's
promise I see the
opening
weakness
score.
on that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
Oh!
The ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Finds McConkey. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. A lot of grass ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Dives for the pylon, and that's a
I
touchdown.
let that shit break, man.
The Chargers get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Man, you gotta
Wow,
tighten
just
up on that one.
sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Come on, baby.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but
focused
he
too
gets
hard on the hit
dropped at
stick.
the end of it.
He want the hit
When you
stick
get
too bad.
contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Lamar. finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lamar off the play fake. Complete, Derrick Henry. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Alohi Gilman up from the
Derrick
secondary
Henry,
for
I
that
can
tackle.
respect that shit, but Derrick Henry, I can respect that run right there.
Now Jackson off the play
Keep on
action.
doing that shit. Oh my God, that's
Shouldn't
on me.
let that one go. It's intercepted.
That's my fault.
Picked by Alohi Gilman.
That's not Lamar's fault. That's on me.
And the Chargers get a great return up close to their own
That's on
30
me.
before they're able to drag him down.
I blame me.
Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive,
Woo.
and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert.
Hell yeah.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
That's a field goal
He
right
takes it
there.
inside the 35 before heading out.
That's a field goal like crazy.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Deontay Hardy to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Working quickly here. On second down, here's Henry again. The defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Come on, team. I need y'all to hold me
Moving
down.
quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson now on third. Buying some time right. He's running for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They're going for this. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Give to Dobbins to start the third. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 14. On the move, headed right. He finds McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, Herbert. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the first down.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They snap it to Herbert. They can't connect as the coverage.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it.
That's a step of success, bro.
Here, Kate.
That's a step.
After being denied once again, is there going to be a trust
That's a step
level
of
on
success,
that
bro.
sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Play fake, Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set
They're
of downs.
giving me some whack calls, bro. They're giving me some whack calls.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Play action now with Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. He's contained at the line for no gain.
They're giving me some whack calls, bro.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Lamar back to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore.
They giving me some whack calls.
Its
Bro.
job, Brock. Now they need their defense.
I'm surprised they ain't called nothing on that one, but
Deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
I'm gonna make a champion move, bro.
And now for
I'm
the
gonna make a
point
champion
after,
move
and
right here,
crucially
bro.
to bring things
That's
within
a
a field
champion
goal.
move, bro.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal.
That's the champion move right here.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Let me see some of that quick. Make a champion move, bro.
Offense ready to begin this
Right
drive.
here. This
First
is where
and
it
10.
starts.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. He's back to throw.
Champion move. Oh my.
And Palmer has it.
Look at the bell out.
24 yards on
Two
the play.
people there, bro.
And the
Two
Chargers
people
will
there.
have a first.
Two people there.
You know,
Look
they
at the
call
bell.
that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the
That was
NFL
not a good
if
pass.
you don't convert
That boy had a
good portion of
Shaquille
your
O'Neal
third
that
downs. It's
big.
a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings
Shaquille
up
O'Neal,
2nd and
boy.
9.
That boy had to get on top.
Herbert from the gun.
Give me that.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
I'm out of there.
Brandon Stevens has
And
it.
I'm out of there.
Has room down the left sideline. And the defense has come through.
Champion move.
That gives them the lead.
This is a champion move right here.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
Champion
And it's good,
move.
So they take the lead and the extra
It
point
all
buys
starts
them
right
some
here.
breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Back to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's nearly intercepted, but
Champion move, baby.
just a harmless incompletion.
Champion move.
Gets
All
that
stop
down.
right here.
There's the importance of
It all
staying
start
in
right here.
phase as a defender.
All right here,
All
man.
over
Champion
the
move.
coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Just
Kiss him
through.
goodbye.
It doesn't matter.
Hallelujah.
Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
Right here. You know what I'm going to say. Champion move. Champion move.
And that one's going to be knocked away.
That's champion move, baby.
Change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and
Bro,
gives the
listen,
ball
bro.
to their offense.
Telling y'all, boy. That's
The drive will
champion
start out
move,
with a
bro.
1st and 10. Here's Henry running left.
Get off me.
He breaks the tackle.
Get off me.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10.
It's raining, nigga.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Let's get it. Much respect on this
So that
game,
should
though.
be the one that
This
does
is a
it,
good
bro.
ass
The
game.
Big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Much respect on this motherfucking game, though. Much respect on it, boy.
And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
All I can say is looking in this other nigga eyes, boy. Hey, that was a good game, man.
Bounces out of the end zone,
Handshake,
so they'll set
nigga.
up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with the last.
Let's get it.
And that's going to leave him with a tough.
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby.
1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
That one play got that boy locked up, boy.
When they say, hey, it's not just what
This
you see,
one
it's
play
what
got
you
this boy
hear.
locked.
And you could hear the physicality.
This boy didn't
of the
catch
ball
nothing
loose.
since this play. This boy didn't catch nothing since this play.
Incomplete.
Since I came up out with this play, bro, that boy didn't catch nothing.
Gives the ball back to their offense.
Y'all my witness.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm out of there.
Wow, they're going to pass it here.
I'm out of there.
He sends this one to the end. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game.
That boy didn't catch shit, boy.
Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Since I came out with that play,
So
he didn't catch
exclamation
nothing.
point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd
'Cause
agree,
guess
Brock,
what?
has
It
been
all
a
starts right here.
dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really, in all phases.
Champion
too.
move.
I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Tucker on to
This is
handle
what
the kickoff.
make me lose. When you go overboard, you lose.
And that one bounces through the end
When you
zone
take it
for a
slow,
touchback.
and you know what you're doing, you win. Champion
1st and 10
move.
now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
That boy didn't catch nothing since I came out
The
with
first
that
down pass sent away
Nothing.
by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's
play.
second
I'm literally
down
using
coming up.
one play on them. Y'all my witness.
Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up.
That play is locking down every
The Chargers
play.
call timeouts. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on
Time out,
3rd and
time out.
11.
Time
Now we're
out.
gonna have a
I gotta
timeout
claim
taken
this
by
play.
Baltimore. It's second.
I'm sorry.
Still
I gotta
one more
claim
in
this
their
play.
pocket to use.
I gotta
Wonder
claim.
what's in the
I gotta
playbook
claim
here
that
as
play.
They come up on 3rd and 11. Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I gotta favorite that play, boy.
Well, that was almost one
Flag.
of those nice chunk plays you like to
What
see
you
in the
talking about,
NFL.
flag?
Before he was able to recover and provide the hit.
Ain't nobody
and
flag
ultimately
you, boy.
dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
I gotta,
Offense still
bro.
staying
I
out
gotta
after the
play that play,
incompletion.
bro.
They're going to try on 4th.
I like this play.
Herbert with a blitz coming. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to...
GG's though, bro. GG's. Much respect though, you, bro.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching
good music, bro, but I just didn't want to get copyrighted, bro.
Trying to stack them only to drop
much respect on you, bro.
Right some good
GG.
work to help reset those chains.
Good vibes only over there.
Points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Henry. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
GG's, baby.
Tucker on for the
GG's, baby. No homo. GG's, boy.
The point after splits the
You had me going right quick.
And the Ravens continue to...
You had me going for like a... You had me going for like three quarters throughout this game, bro. GG's.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Anything to be famous.
You trying to get me copyrighted, bro?
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone.
Oh, you on YouTube?
Back. This drive starting from the 30.
You trying to get me copyrighted, man?
Drive
You on YouTube?
starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. You was on YouTube. Oh, nah. We can run that back. I play for real now.
Shotgun
You been playing
snap to
for real,
Herbert.
though. Like I said, out of all respect,
No, I haven't.
you had me on third quarter. You had me 3 quarters. I'm telling you.
Well-timed strike.
That's what I said. You didn't hear me when I said that?
So it'll be 2nd
I
down.
wasn't playing. Nah, I'm gonna add you for real. We can run it back. I play with the Colts. I'm telling you, I wasn't playing for real, bro.
Here's Herbert.
You got bread for that next game?
Able to drop it. And that pushes
You
him
can do that.
back
You want
for
to.
3rd down.
You got bread for that next game? I don't play for free next game.
We can do that.
150 or better.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
I would say he wasn't playing for real, but that boy dead serious playing, bro. That boy dead serious playing, bro. I'm cold. Niggas be fronting for no reason, bro. I don't know why, bro. It's just for no reason, bro. If you lost that game, bro, you lost that game, bro. You lost that game. When you lost that game, you lost that game, bro. He gonna have to send me my bread first. I know that for a fact. If he's not agreeing with it, we're gonna have to exit it out. I don't mind playing butter again, bro. I'm not playing for free, bro. I'd rather move on to the next match and boost myself up on the charts than play this nigga for free, bro. I'm not getting no props on that. Nigga think I'm just gonna play him. He's not gonna send me the bread first, cause I'm the man of my code, bro. I'm the man of my word, bro. If I lose, bro, I'm gonna send you my bread. But niggas not the man of their word these days, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't trust no nigga that walk this earth. No nigga that walk this earth, bro, you cannot trust. You gotta make them niggas send your bread first, bro. Cause niggas just be talking on this game, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the
It's
field here
Baltimore.
in the decade since it opened back in 1998.
Oh, you got
Welcome
this,
everyone
boy.
to
I'm not playing no
M&T Bank
Baltimore,
Stadium in
no
Baltimore.
You got this.
What's this day, bro?
I'm not playing no Baltimore against Baltimore, bro. Bro, you got it, bro. Come on, man. Let's move on. You got it, bro. This gotta be straight head to head. This gotta be straight head to head, man. Straight head to head, different teams, bro. I don't care. Straight head to head, different teams, bro. That's where it's gonna come from.
First opened in 2002. There's a look
There we go.
inside Ford Field here
This is
in
what I'm talking about
downtown
right here.
Detroit, the Motor City.
I'm on Xbox. Shit, but I'm glad I'm getting on
Justin
Xbox.
Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Ford Field.
Man, I'm not worried about you, bro. We're gonna wait till next game.
And they'll get him down inside with 30 to 27.
I'm not worried about you, man. Don't send me no fucking message, man. You ain't sending no bread.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him
Damn,
down at the
I'm
39.
1-0.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
Damn,
first
I didn't
and
even
10.
change my chat.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they bring it
I didn't even
down
change
just
my
shy
chat,
of
boy.
midfield.
Get some free ones in. Get some free ones in. But you don't get nothing in, boy, you garbage.
That to the right sideline.
I'm busy right
And
now.
it falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion.
Get some free
They could
ones
try for some
in,
7
boy.
yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. Gone.
Pick.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone.
You know I'm there, right? Oh my God.
He is caught. Getting this one down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34
Bro, stop
yards.
playing with it, bro.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never
That man was
give
standing
him
right there and
time
ain't getting no pick.
And we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That boy must be lazy,
And
bro.
he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery from 8 yards out. And the Lions will jump on top.
There's some free ones in.
On top.
That caught, bruh. This defense must be the
McGough and that
laziest
Lions
I've
offense
ever seen.
staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He's still on his feet. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's play some pinball,
So from
nigga.
the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Play some fucking pinball.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Too early.
Going to be intercepted.
Too early.
It's the linebacker, Alex.
This is what happened last game, bro. It's all right.
And that's where the return stops.
That's what happened last game.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath
This
you
what
have to be
happened
careful
last
of.
game, bro. I'm not
Drive your
tripping.
throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Yeah, read that defense.
First down.
Try to
Here's
read
the
that
run with
defense if you
Montgomery.
want to.
They'll get this down to the 38.
That defense dope, boy.
Credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
That
and
defense
they
dope.
Gave up no cutback angle.
Know it,
He was
nigga.
trying to dart through.
That defense
No place
dope,
for him to
boy.
go. A nice job there.
Burn
Only
that clock, boy.
3-yard gain.
Looking like a hoe behind that controller. Burn that clock. Looking like a hoe behind that
Final
controller. Let's
30
go, boy.
seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Nigga try to burn clock on the first quarter, bro. That shit weird. Read that D. Read that D.
Back to
That D.
Montgomery on second down.
That D dope.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down
Shit,
pickup
that
of
shit
8.
dope.
One quarter down, 8.
Nigga burn the clock on the first quarter, bro. That shit weird. First half, that nigga try to burn clock
Second
already.
quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the home
Scary
standing
ass
Lions
nigga,
who
bro.
have the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Scary ass nigga.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down.
That Montgomery
Now
gonna
it's
fold,
third down.
nigga.
Coming up here looking for 3
You gonna turn that boy into some McGriddle, boy. You gonna try to burn clock on the first half, bro. I hate niggas that play like this, bro. I hate it.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Oh, nice move. And he'll get into the end zone.
Bump him right in.
Jahmyr Gibbs, a 16-yard touchdown run.
Look cute.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry, 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for.
Look good, but not good.
He's going to be very difficult.
Look good, but not good.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground.
Look good, but not good, nigga.
A whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Keep on running that ball.
They'll try the middle.
Keep on running that ball. Keep on.
There, so take this up to about the 37. 3rd and 3.
Keep on running that ball. I promise you, on God.
Goff now
Keep
looks
on.
to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Finally, his defense
Keep
makes
on
a
running that
stand.
motherfucking ball.
They'd given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
Arro.
And it's incomplete. They
Keep on running that motherfucking ball.
turn it over.
I'm not playing with you,
His
bitch.
decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal.
Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and
He thought I was playing with him.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Come on. I'm here.
He is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they
right
utilize him in the passing game.
Look at me,
They put a lot
nigga.
of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a
Right
runner.
here.
But he turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss to start
Look at
out
me,
here,
nigga.
2nd and 11. Here's Goff. He's got him in, complete. The Lions now going to use the
Watch your
second
back.
of their timeouts as it will come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Goff.
Pick.
Rifles one, that's going to
Told
be
you, watch your back.
intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over
Watch your
once
back.
again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
I don't know.
That's going deep for Bateman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the
That
field.
was lucky,
catch them
bro.
back on their heels. And
They
that's
made me
exactly what
overkick
they
that
did
over.
there. They threw
This
it
shit
downfield.
still went in.
Really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And a nice return.
Watch your
Sets
back,
him up
bud.
pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I don't play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I don't
And
play.
with
I
time
come to
quickly
play, nigga.
fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I don't play.
Charles,
I come to play.
Halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Sorry.
But they will not be able to capitalize as
You don't get the ball back.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Let's
This
go
is
one more
the
time, you
NFL,
fuck.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Henry up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try the right side with Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Inside handoff, Henry. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball. Yeah, they rallied.
No way. I had circle wide open, bro. I thought I pressed circle. Damn. Circle was a touchdown play. Hold on, rewind that. Rewind that.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this
rewind
team,
that.
haven't we?
I want to see that play again.
Telling the
bro.
offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw, Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Could be 4 down territory
don't got nothing
even
to
if
throw,
they don't
boy.
get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
He don't got shit to throw.
Is unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
He don't got nothing to throw.
Inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
He don't got shit to throw,
3/4
bro.
have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That shit mine, boy. That shit mine,
One
nigga.
score down, here we go.
That shit mine, but you see them big dogs in the back,
on 4th
nigga.
down. Running for it, Montgomery. Good move.
That shit mine, nigga.
Nice burst there.
You see them big dogs in the back, nigga.
To the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery.
See them big dogs in the back, nigga.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Run that shit again.
A give to
See them big dogs in the back, nigga.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now it's gone.
You can see them big dogs, nigga.
And he'll be hit.
You see them big dogs, nigga.
And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot
That
to
was a
think
flag,
about.
bro.
Looks.
Why the game giving me it?
Across the chalk. offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to
I ain't
stand.
see them big dogs, nigga.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion.
Man, Madden giving me some weird shit, bro.
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
I don't know.
To the races, down the right side.
Catching me, bitch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And
Cut
coaches
through,
preach
nigga.
it all the time.
Cut
if you
through.
can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This is 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on
Cut
that
through,
run.
nigga.
Let's
Cut
get back
through,
to the
nigga.
huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Oh, fighting off the defender, and they get him down.
There ain't nothing there for you, boy. There ain't nothing there for you.
Timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Goff.
Ain't nobody.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And that's caught by Williams. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Cut through, nigga.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
I don't know.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. That should just about seal it. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the
Look me in my eyes,
How many
nigga.
times we've talked to coaches.
Look me in my eyes, nigga. I don't play.
Well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you.
Look me in my eyes, nigga. I don't play.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now they can't bring him down. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's
Stop playing on me, bro.
Now gone.
That's a pick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside
Cut
the
throat,
30-yard
nigga.
line.
Cut throat, nigga. Cut throat, nigga. Cut. I slice your throat. You don't even know it.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Again.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Stop playing
here
with
so
me.
far. And the Ravens
I'm him.
have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I always do these combat plays, bro.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
And
touchdown.
we ain't at the fucking end. Blowout.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Mine.
They just have not been able. And that's caught inside the 35.
Man, take that, man.
Touchdown, Detroit.
That garbage, Luke.
74
Baloney.
yards. And the
Flintstone
Lions have
shit,
got it
nigga.
back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You was down by 3. You
You
need
got to
that.
understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone.
What you stopping?
Touchdown. Zay Flowers.
I'm getting no back-to-back.
Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this
Man, there's 3.
quarter. Tucker able to connect on the
Hey,
extra
man, let's
point.
change the
And
score.
lead
Let's change it.
opens
It's
up
too
now to
old,
22
man.
points.
It's too old, bro. I'm changing this bit right away, bro. The game not even over. This game over. I'm trying to go to my next, man.
Justin Tucker to kick
Nigga
off
got
for
money.
Baltimore.
Nigga got money. He gonna send my cash out the bread, bro.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Bye-bye. Are you stupid?
And he's going to be pushed out.
Why you just go?
Inside the 10-yard line.
Let's
The
go.
lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
But a punt return will boost everything.
With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
That punt return boosts everything up. I showed a lot of patience in that game. Last game, too. I showed a lot of patience in the last game, too. So on 2-0 right quick. I had to change it early, man. Because that boy knew he was getting his ass whooped. So we're going to switch it up back to the Jaguars. I fuck with the Jaguars, bro. I fuck with them heavy, bro. I fuck with the Jaguars heavy, bro. The Jaguars are heavy top, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. Watch, I'm playing against some Baltimore Ravens and shit. I just got finished playing Baltimore. Watch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville.
Not Baltimore. We got McCaffrey. McCaffrey's still dangerous, dude. We gotta watch that nigga, man. That nigga a little sneaky little rat.
Is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one.
He gotta move some players.
Up to about the 35-yard line.
Yes, he don't. Yes, he don't. I don't give a fuck what he got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He muted me. Dang, nigga scary.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He muted.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Purdy looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy from the gun on third down. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy on fourth down.
No way. Jump, bro. Come on.
Man, that's complete. He's but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Purdy from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from.
Y'all never seen a nigga do that. Y'all never seen a nigga do that. Never.
Only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Etienne once more. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they
I'm
need 8
seeing it.
yards
I'm
here
seeing
on
it
third
all
down.
day.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this
That's
defense.
on me, quarterback. That's on me.
Enforce a punting situation.
Shit, bro, we had
Oh,
2
big
games
decision
like
here
this.
early. Look at this.
Trust me,
They're
we
gonna
had
go
2
for
games
it on
like
their own
this.
side of the field. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Hit as he throws.
We had 2
and this
games
is
like
gonna
this.
be incomplete.
Best to believe it.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings.
They don't even got
They'll
good
wind up getting this
receivers.
one all the way down.
They don't even got
inside
good
the 20.
receivers.
After
On my
one,
mama.
7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Dog.
As they've got it with a 1st and
Listen,
10.
they don't even got good receivers, bro. Hold on.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Oh, he shifts past him. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Their receivers is not even that, man.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing here, Purdy. This is caught.
I was
Touchdown
down like this.
49ers.
I'm telling you.
George Kittle, 2 catches, 2
I was
touchdowns
down like
here
this.
so far. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him,
Smile all
"Time
you
you
want,
talk this
man.
about
dog.
efficiency, I'm living it right now."
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling up. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for England.
That was on me.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 70 yards. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he
it's
just
3 points, right? We down by 2 now. We down by 2, right?
The kickoff unit is out.
Say less. We down by 2. I love this part of the game.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
I love this part of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end.
And got his man complete. Down the right sideline.
Oh, you know what I got to play?
Touchdown, San Francisco.
I know exactly what I got to play.
George Kittle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Damn.
The 49ers are able to strike quickly to add
3 touchdowns?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
I know exactly what I got to play. I know exactly.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They
Dude,
went for the
slow
big
as
one,
fuck.
but it winds up incomplete.
They go play action now. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown.
I'm just throwing this
and the
game,
Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The slot man in motion right. Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Back to throw again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
I know it's
signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Let me shut up and
they
just play.
talk it over, we step aside.
Let me shut up and just play.
This has been a flat-out
I'm just gonna
struggle for
shut
this
up and
defense
just play.
all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
This will be way too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Don't care about that.
2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the
That's
NFL
not even on my head.
on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside
I'm coming
the
back
booth
on this
alongside
score,
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now help me out here a little bit, partner, because what
serious?
I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything.
You
No
serious?
rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Bro, what the
And
fuck?
it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
Bro,
turn it
come
over.
on, man. Come on.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in
Come on,
terrific
man.
field position. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Purdy over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 18 yards, first down Niners. Purdy looking to throw. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. McCaffrey.
So
Down close to the goal line, but not in. As he'll be
wide
right down at the
open, bro.
2nd down and goal. Purdy. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Nah, he got it, bro. Man, they assault me on the touchdown, bro. That's crazy.